Hey,
Hello. Hi, Tomer. How are you?
I'm good. How is it going, Christel?
It's going great. It's been so wonderful connecting with you and collaborating for this workshop coming up. Wanted
Definitely.
to do this video so that we can tell the people a little bit more about what to expect. We're really looking forward to it. And I want people to know more about you and the Dream Shop, and I'll tell them a little bit more about me and One Click Creator. But first, you want to tell the people how we met because I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, we met in at Miami Made. So we're both members at Miami Made. What an amazing community. Seriously, like I can't stop recommending. I recommend it to every relevant person I meet. And yeah, we kicked it off there, didn't we?
And it's cool because it's a local community, but we met in the virtual event. So
That's true.
just goes to show how powerful virtual events are. And I made a goal in 2025 that I was going to get out, into the local Miami community and network. And so yeah, we met at the monthly live virtual event
Right.
and we connected. And even though we both are into AI, sometimes people think, oh, I don't want to collaborate with someone that kind of seems to do the same thing I do. But no, I mean, of course, we have a lot of similarities there, but we also do very different things. So it's really exciting because I've been learning so much from you and your team, Bradley, with this workshop. So
Yeah.
let's talk about the workshop and then we will talk about, you know, Dream Shop and you and me, Christel, and One Click Creator, and then we'll close out from there. So you want to talk about, what like your perspective of the workshop, what you're looking
Sure.
forward to, and I'll kind of
Sure.
add in as well.
Yeah, I think people, it's still kind of, we're in the beginning of a revolution, the AI revolution, right? And it's still like the first kind of phase, I'd say, even the beginning of the first phase. It's like the internet just arrived and it's 1994, and people are like still trying to understand where and how they can use it and what they can do with it. And there's a lot of things going on now, a lot of people, offering a lot of these workshops, which I recommend just going to workshops and seeing what you can learn. My feeling is that what's important is to get a hands-on experience, right? It's not only to talk about AI in general, um, how amazing it could be for you, either as your advisor or as your employee, or if whatever it does, but actually create with AI and see how it is not so scary to do it. And once you realize how not scary it is to do it and how it could be nice and a nice feeling to see, I have this idea, let's put it into reality, let's make it into reality. I don't know how to code, I don't know how to do all these things, but there's an AI who can just translate my thoughts into code, into this beautiful thing in front of me on my computer within a few minutes, and myself doing it. Oh wow. That for me, that was like we're in the future. This is the feeling of
Yeah,
how the
totally.
future feels, you know?
Yep.
That moment is like just a wondrous feeling and a wondrous moment that can really change the way you look at AI and see AI as a super tool to supercharge yourself,
Yes.
right? Uh,
Yeah. I'm hoping that we bust a lot of myths here because people still think that you need to have a technical background to use AI. This is why, like, I don't know, the numbers say like 94% of people still haven't even tried Chat GPT because in their mind they hear AI and they think, oh, I'm not techie. That's like the biggest thing I
exactly.
hear. And
Exactly.
so I hope that's one of the things we're going to show people is that you don't need any technical background to use this. If you can type words, and now with voice, you don't even need to be able to type. You can actually, if you can speak,
Right.
right, and you can give instructions. This is how programming works with AI. You can
Absolutely.
use it.
Absolutely. And to be honest, like I don't have technical background. I have
Me
zero
neither.
technical background. I studied psychology and business. Like there's
There you
be
go. I
more
was a
farther away
teacher.
from, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and Bradley too, who's the main builder, and you all will meet Bradley at the workshop. He's going to be building the automation. So not only are we going to show you all, how to prompt a little bit in Chat GPT, we're going to start with that, but we're going to show you how to build an entire landing page with a prompt. Like, this is just amazing, this tool that we're going to introduce. And then from there, how to create an automation, a very simple but powerful automation to help you really drive leads, grow your email list, find the right people for your business. And you're going to see Bradley build this in less than 10 minutes. I mean, it's just incredible. And he's not a developer, right? Either.
That's a little secret between both of us now. Yeah, he's
Okay,
also a
well, now it's
psychology
on
graduate.
blast. Wow, look at that. You know what's funny is I was psychology was my first major, but then I changed it
Really?
to yeah, I changed it to communication sciences because I thought I wanted to be a speech pathologist.
Huh.
But yeah, so this just goes to show, you've got two psych majors, one communication science, nothing to do with technology, and now here we are. We both have, our businesses surrounded around AI and
Yeah. And
technology,
this is
and
the
so
revolution, right? This is what
yeah,
democratizes this thing called,
exactly.
computer science, called, whatever, the building. Everyone can be a builder
Yes.
now. It's an amazing
Yeah,
new.
that's the new term. Like, instead of, we're still going to need developers. I do want to put that out there. We love
Absolutely.
developers. We still need them, but we're going to have more builders now. We're going to have people like us that are building. And the amazing thing that you all are going to see at this workshop on Tuesday is that you can build without any code because you let AI do the coding.
There you go.
I mean, this is incredible. And even when I was coding with AI months ago, I still had to figure out the errors, right? So I would go and Chat GPT. Well, with this new technology, you don't even need to do that. If there's an error, you just press the button that says fix this error. It's incredible. It's
Incredible.
really incredible. So we can't wait for you all to join us. Please sign up if you haven't already. And if you're part of our community and you're seeing this video, then you can use Dream Shop all caps or Miami Made all caps to sign up for free. And please share it with other people. We probably will end up having a wait list because we're maxed out, but go ahead and register because some people will be, probably canceling last minute. So you'll be able to get in. So let's spend a few minutes talking about Dream Shop. When I learned about what you're doing and Dream Shop, I thought this is so cool. And so many people in my community and the Miami Made community are really going to benefit from you and Bradley and Dream Shop. So can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Sure. Yeah. So, imagine you are a business owner. Okay. This is like something that a lot of business owners, especially those who are now in growth mode, like they're growing and they're thinking to themselves, how am I going to solve all these bottlenecks that I have? I need to grow. And a lot of these people say, I'm going to hire more people. But you know what? We're now in the revolution, meaning think before you hire. You might have AI there for you to solve your bottleneck, right? And this is where we come in. So we partner with business owners and we hear their problems or their bottlenecks and we think together how they can solve. Usually they already have been thinking about a solution. Usually these business owners, they before they go to sleep, that's what they think about. If they have a moment, they might even be on ChatGPT trying to do it, trying to find out how to do it. They come on these sessions and they learn a lot and they almost get there. They had a slow day, they have time, and then boom, the next day, not a slow day. You don't have the bandwidth to try and solve these things by yourself. And to be honest, you said something very important just before about we still love computer scientists. We need computer scientists. In all reality here, the revolution allows us to build to a certain degree. But if you want to build
Yeah.
something much more developed, then you need a developer. You need someone who thinks that way, understands the architecture, understands how to connect things, has like a logical sense, all these things that us, psychologists or whatever it is, we don't have. They do have.
Liberal arts degree.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And so, I see, what they do, it's ridiculous. It's amazing stuff. So once we work with these business owners and we develop a solution for them within weeks, right? So within weeks, we have a solution working for that business owner. And then what happens? We say, look at this beautiful piece of software that we built for you. Isn't it beautiful? It is. And instead of you paying for someone who built it already, you already built it for yourself. But listen to this. Let's sell this to your industry. Let's make money out of this. And this is where the Dream Shop brings in our superpower, which is we invest ourselves in this product and
This is my favorite part.
and make it ready for the industry, meaning that it could be what we call multi-tenant. So a lot of different companies can come in and they have their own, playing ground. They don't see what each other has. We do our marketing and sales and support and the whole thing end to end. That's what the Dream Shop does. So to recoup, not only do we build it for the business owners, we partner with business owners and sell it. So the business owners not only recoup their investment, they're actually making passive income. So you'll be able to make passive income from the solution that you found, because it's probably a very smart solution. And if you're not going to do it and you're not going to sell it, someone else will. And that's the time. And this is the time to do this. And it's really a unique time in history, right? Because a year down the line, 2 years down the line, who knows what's going to happen? Now is the time to make a profit out of this revolution. So that's kind of in a nutshell what we're doing.
And I love it so much because I see so many people with amazing ideas, right? Even developers that have created these apps, but the main thing that's missing is the sales and marketing piece. They
Yep.
say like 85% of apps don't make it past their first year because there's no sales and marketing. So I love that. And this is what got me really excited about the Dream Shop, because I see people with amazing ideas all the time, businesses that would do so much better if they could get help with building the software. And yes, we'll show you how AI can help you build. But truthfully, to really build these complex systems, it's not that it's hard to do, but it's still time consuming. And if you don't have that developer mindset and way of thinking, it is challenging. But we're going to show you on Tuesday that you can do a lot, with the basics. But if you want to really go to another level, then Dream Shop is a wonderful solution.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So definitely join the workshop. We're going to show you amazing stuff. It's going to be magic. I hope you will see the magic. You'll come and see it, how it works for you, not only for your business, it could be for anything in your like any aspect of your life, really.
Yeah, you can be a solopreneur, you can be a nonprofit. I mean, anyone who needs a, a software solution, it sounds like, right? And of course, wants to earn revenue off of it, which who doesn't? I mean, most of us are not out here just wanting to build software for fun, even though some do, and you will once you get to learn AI. You'll be out here building apps. We want you to be able to earn revenue. So, you know what I need? I need what you have, and it needs to say One Click Creator. So I'll share a little bit about One Click Creator, and then we'll say farewell to the people until Tuesday. So again, I'm Christel. My background's actually teaching. Like I said, I was a special education high school teacher in Washington, D.C., but I've spent most of my time teaching and coaching adults. So I only taught high schoolers for a few years, and then I've spent most of my time teaching and coaching adults. But I started One Click Creator Agency a couple years ago when I discovered AI, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. All the things we can build and do. And the name One Click Creator actually comes from my first prompt, which was the One Click Course Creator. And so I started my agency. And so what we do is we help people with mostly digital marketing, but also we do training. So that hence these workshops, right? So we love onboarding people into AI and showing people how to optimize AI tools and technology to automate workflows, such as content creation, running an email newsletter, generating leads through lead magnets, which is what we're going to show you how to do on Tuesday. So that's a little bit more about me. I have a 2.5-year-old who I love dearly. He's really cute. And I love collaborating and partnering with people like Tomer, who have just amazing visions and super innovators. Also, very grateful to be a part of Miami Made. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joe. Again, shout out to Joe for partnering with us on this and allowing this to be the official Made training for Miami Made. Awesome opportunity. And I'm just so happy. I tell Joe all the time, I'm like, you have such a happy member in me. Um,
Yeah.
so
I'm an
yeah,
ambassador. I'm
it's
definitely an ambassador.
awesome. Oh, nice. I know what it takes to, keep a community growing and thriving, and it takes a lot. It's not easy to do. So the fact that this community is just growing and growing and thriving says a lot about the community itself, but also the founder, of course. So, all right, I think that's it. Anything else you want to say as we close out this
Sure,
little video here?
absolutely recommend working with Christel. She's
Oh,
amazing.
that's so sweet.
Like one of the most professional people I've seen. She's amazingly responsive. She shoots, she works out, she does everything. She's like really amazing. Seriously, work with Christel.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you, Tomer. It's been such a pleasure working with you. And I feel like this is just the beginning. I
Just the
hope.
beginning.
I'm
Just the beginning.
already like, my mind is just going with so many cool things. So, yeah, you'll get used to us seeing us. And if anybody else wants to work with us, work with Dream Shop, One Click Creator, please come to the workshop and get in touch with us. But that's the best way is come live, meet us live. And also the workshop will be very collaborative. It's also going to be, it's like a network shop. That's what came to me the other day. It's not just a workshop where we're going to teach, but it's also a place where you're going to be able to connect with other people as well. So
Nice.
yeah, thank you so much,
All right.
Tomer. And
Thank you,
thank you everyone
Christel.
for watching.
All right. See you
We'll see you
soon.
soon. Cut. All right, that was great.